Let's go. Today we're doing the same thing we did before, but this time on a square, which many people prefer. So we want to make a pentagon. We start with the diagonal, and the pentagon is going to fit in snugly diagonally. One side is going to be here, like just 45 degrees or perpendicular to the diagonal. The next one here, next one very close, like 9 degrees here and there and there. And there it's going to be. Now what we're going to fold is one of the symmetry lines from this corner perpendicular to this side. So we want to find these 2 points. And again, I have these algorithms. First, the middle. I'll try to be accurate here, the better. The more accurate, the better. Now, the algorithm on the top is going to be left, left, right, left. So, left, left, right. Trying to be super accurate here. The shadow is kind of screwing with me. And left. And there we go. That's a bit small. Let's just make that a little bit bigger. And this is practically the only one that's actually going to be on your pentagon. Because even this one will not be on the pentagon. It's outside. So, yeah. On the bottom, it's one step more. Again, we start with the half. And this time we go right, left, left, right, right. Okay, I'm going to turn this around a bit so I can see better. So, right. Oops. Almost used the wrong one. Don't do that. So left. Left again. That's the right one, okay. And this is hard to see. I'm just gonna pinch you a little bit harder. There. So, we've gone right, left, left, and now right, right. I'm gonna turn it again so I can see better. My very limited eyesight, okay. And one more. And here, those are our marks. I'm just gonna fold this one a bit sharper. Again, it's not going to be on your pentagon, so you can even like extend it a bit further if you're unsure. Now from here to here, most crucial step in fact. Okay. Over. Okay, getting a bit messy here, but accuracy on this one is actually really important. Now here, exactly there. Now, can I mess it up a little? Or at least it feels that way. Okay. All right. Now, once we have this, we have our first symmetry line, or well, actually our second, we need 2. Now, first, we want to make another symmetry line. We want to make all the symmetry lines. Again, this angle here is 72 degrees. Well, how do we get the other symmetry lines? Well, we halve it. And how do we halve it? My favorite method, again, is just folding it in half this way. Just help the crease reach the center here, make sure it's symmetrical. And that way not only do I get the middle between these two, I also get the setup to fold the other ones very easily. By just opening these doors on both sides. And there we go. Open it back up. Oh, where's my diagonal? There it is. And now I've turned it completely around. Okay, so the diagonal is split into a short side and a long side. If you're not sure, just check. Yep, this is the long side. Long side was on the bottom left. I'm going to keep it there. And now this is going to be our first side of the pentagon. We're just folding this. It's a bit hard to see. There. Right towards these corners. There. All right, second side is just going to come from here to there. And I'm just actually going to fold that backwards. So that makes it easier to see. Unless I can't see my crease, my god. Okay. So this one just goes to the first mark we've made on the paper. There. Now, I'm just going to do this one. Same thing. Turning it over. Not over, turning it around. Spinning it around, that's what I should have said. To keep with the origami lingo. And now, actually, this one bothers me. Okay. Almost done. Last two are missing. And for that, just use the symmetry. Like, fold this one, and then just chase this side here. I'm just going to go all the way through. And this way. Oop. And there we go. Now we've got the largest possible pentagon on this square. And now for the mathematics, of course. It's important to know how exact is this exactly. Now for that, let's just take a look at these angles. I mean, this one is obvious, right? This is 45 degrees. This one, because, well, this is 72. These two add up to 108, so these two add up to 108 as well. Now this one, 27, right? Just what's left. This one, 63, also quite obvious, right? Now the next part is slightly less obvious, but yeah, you're gonna see. Obviously this is half of that, so that's 54. Let's just write that down here actually. Then, since this is 108, plus 63 and subtracted from 108, from 180, that's 9 degrees up here. That's not that important. What's important is this is 54. And if I draw a straight line down here, just straight down, just gonna imagine that, beautiful. That's got to be 27 again, right? Because this is 27. And since this is 54 and this is 54, this must also be 27 degrees towards the line that we folded first. So like this is our first symmetry line, and these are our marks that we folded with this algorithm. Now, to figure out where they have to lie, I'm just going to say, okay, this is the side length of my pentagon. So this is the side length divided by the square root of 2, right? And this one is just my side length amplified cosine of 27 degrees. So side length cosine 27 degrees. And this one, this little one up here, is just the side length amplified multiplied by the sine of 27 degrees. And this one, well, that's just the entire side and the tangent of 27 degrees. So that's just tan 27 degrees from here. That's important, starting from this value here. So to get this value, I'm just going to write that down like here. That's obviously the sine of 27 degrees divided by the cosine of 27 degrees plus 1 over square root of 2. And that works out to be 28 point, I'm even making a point for you, 41%. And that is about 9, do you say 30 seconds? Or 32ths, whatever. No, I think it's 30 seconds. And that is 28.125%. So 0.3% off, less actually. It's pretty good. And this fraction is actually just a quarter plus a 32nd. And that leads us, with my algorithm from the last video, to this folding pattern, which is just left, left, right, left. So that's how we folded this one. Now, for this, we just add 10 of 27. So I'm just going to say this plus, well, 10 27 degrees, which works out to be 79 point, got to make it comma, 36%. And that's about, actually, oopsie, about 51 60 quarters. Do you say 60 quarters or 60 fourths? And yeah, that's 79.69%. So again, about 1/3% off. Pretty good approximation. This one's a bit too large, this one's a bit too small. So yeah, if you want to like adjust, like nudge your crease a little bit, now you know. And the algorithm for this, because that's about, no, that's not, this is exactly a bit longer, a half plus a quarter plus a 32nd plus a 60 quarter. I'm going to keep calling on that. And that gives us this algorithm of course, first you fold the half, and once you have the half, you go right, left, left, right, right, which just follows the algorithm from last video. And there it is. This is why I was pretty certain that if I fold this well, I would get a pretty good pentagon. And with that, you can just fold all kinds of nice flowers or whatever you like. With that, see you next time.